Yes, you do. You do.
Yeah, you won something. Let me tell you what you are. You won the ability to tell us how Bobby asked you to marry him. Now, Brenda, as you love to talk, she's failed today, so this story may go awry.
She found it. I just wrote it out.
You go ahead and tell us.
Well, I'll tell you how we met. First of all,
I'm glad the preacher isn't here yet.
we were at Joseph's down there in Kennesaw.
Oh,
He was there with somebody else, and I was too, and we kept eyeballing each other.
Uh-oh.
I walked by, and he'd wink at me, and I'd wink back. And so then we left, and so we went by the huddle house. There's two more couples with us, me, you know. And so we went by, oh, can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, to be sure to hear this now. And then we went by the huddle house, and we were sitting on the end where the bar is, and he was sitting like with that girl and another couple right there on the edge, you know. And so I looked up at him, I said, God, there he is. I said, what I do now? Yeah, literally, God, there he is, what I do now. But anyway, he kept on, and so she got up, went to the bathroom, and so he motioned for me to go back to the bathroom. So he took a pencil and wrote something on a piece of paper, you know. And so that's where we met. So when she come back, I got up and went to the bathroom. Well, he come back there, so that's where I met him. There was that little stall between the bathrooms. Anyway, we went to the house, and so he gave me an engagement ring. Well, after that, didn't get along at all. We fussed and fought the whole time, didn't get along, so I gave him the ring back. And so then about a couple weeks later, he said, got along fine then. He said, I've been thinking about bringing that ring back. And I know if I didn't do it then, I wouldn't do it. I said, well, you ready to get married? He said, yeah. I said, well, call Ringo. We'll see what time the courthouse closes.
You went to Ringo? That's where we went.
We know that they run out on somebody to get together. But, okay, thank you. There you go. Yeah, take Bobby to McDonald's and enjoy. All right. And you get to keep the rings. Well, unless Melina wants it, I don't know.
Me and Missy might need
Yeah,
that.
no, anybody else want to tell how their husband proposed to them or their wife proposed to them or whatever? Anybody? Oh, no, don't start that now. Come on, somebody help me. Who wants to tell?
If I propose to him, somebody tell what it is.
Me and Melina. How did me and Melina? Well, we dated 9 years to start with.
Where'd you meet?
Oh, me and Melina. You want a full story?
Yeah, full story.
I had a... Why'd I wait so long? Because I was broke. That's what I waited.
Well, we were 15 when we met.
We met when we were 15, so we couldn't quite get married that soon. So I was invited to a pool party by a friend of hers, and ended up going to the pool party.
It was a Sunday school class party for his church. And
Swimming pool or?
Yeah, it was a swimming pool, and I was friends with a girl that went to church with Todd.
Yeah.
And she invited me, and she said, well, there's going to be this one guy there. I don't know if you know him or not. And so I already had in my head, I was like, well, that intrigues me. So I'll be looking for that guy. I didn't tell my friend that, but it was Todd, so you can go from there.
So we was in the pool, swimming around and all those things, and Melina's real scary and stuff. I don't know if y'all know that or not. So I started telling her about, bats fly down on the water at night. And she said, are you serious? And I said, yes, bats fly down on the water at night. They really do. And they come down on it. That was the truth. See, I wouldn't have lied. That was the truth.
Okay.
So we met that way, and then later on, I think Dee was 9 then. She was a kid, so.
I was on a hippity hop.
She was on a hippity hop. I came to the house to a family dinner, and Dee was out, bouncing on the hippity. She's a little kid. And I walked up to talk to her dad. And let me show you who I walked up to. I said, hello, Mr. Davis. Well, he never told me no different from what I remember. I never met Jerry that day, but I thought Ronnie was her dad. The only one I met was Mr. Chapman, and he said, I believe her daddy's in there cleaning his shotgun. That's what he told me that day.
And we was having a dinner, so Dad says, oh, good, I'm going to tell you about this one when he left. He said he's like a stray cat. We fed him, and he'll come back every time.
You bring any boy from Holland to college, you never get rid of him.
I did say that.
He did say that, and I'm still next door eating his food and using his hand. So then, 9 years later, fast forward, it was Christmas Day, I think. Yeah, Christmas Day, and I said, we need to take a ride. So we took a ride, but the ride was to Nashville. So we took a ride all the way to Nashville on Christmas Day. And there's a gazebo at the Opryland Hotel, a little Christmas gazebo looking thing. Wedding gazebo, isn't it? So I commenced to have some speakers and a CD player. You know, I didn't have an MP3 things and all that, iPods. So we go in there, and I say, now we need to. I wrapped up 5 presents. And the first present said, I give you myself. Second one, I give you my love. Second one, I give you my heart. And then we opened it up, and there was a CD player. And I said, well, now we're going to dance.
I said, no, we're not.
She said, no, we're not. Because, if you've ever been to our brand hotel, everybody's on the balconies. Well, everybody's watching at this point. I said, now it's time to dance. So I had all these songs picked out. Michael, Paul, all these different songs. So I'm trying to get it started. So play It's Your Love, Faith Hill, Tim McGraw. Y'all know that one. So I cut it on, and it didn't kick on that. It kicked on, hey, baby, let's go to Vegas. It's a Faith Hill song. So anyway, I finally got the music right. She's like, this is enough dancing, this is enough dancing. So got down on one knee, Opryland Hotel, asked her to marry me, and the rest is history. Okay. Anybody else? Mr. Owen, tell us how you asked Barbara to marry you.
Well, I'll tell you what happened. I was in 55 Chevrolet,
Yeah.
and I drive by her house, and she chased the car like a dog.
Oh, she well, no, we know. Bruce, you want to tell how you asked ours? Or she just fall in love immediately? You want me to ask ours, or let you tell it? Let her tell it. Okay. No. She wants you to tell it. You tell it. Where'd you meet at?
We met at my house here in Georgia.
Yeah.
My dad and mom's house.
Okay.
And I had a niece, Ruth Ann Shaw, y'all know her, worked at Eddie Chevrolet. She come out, she was about 4 or 5 years old, and I just shaved and put lotion on my face.
Smelling good.
And I walked out and sat down with her and Doris still on the outside. And Ruth Ann says, "Shoo, Ruth, you smell." And that started it off.
That kicked it off right there. All right. Did you have that Navy uniform on?
No,
Just
I just got out.
Just got out. Okay. I thought it was that man in uniform.
You must not have smelled too bad.
Yeah, you must smell good.
Like you smelled.
That's a 4-year-old.
Yeah.
It was love at first scent.
Yeah. Sin of a man. Does anybody else want to tell it? I'll put them like, oh, Carol's singing. All right, we got to take it. Yeah.
Found me in the newspaper.
Well, okay, personal ad or just a picture?
I posted a personal ad, and he answered it. And then you just call them if you wanted to, or send them a letter. They didn't have to know who you were. And my ad was ad of the day, like a day later. So he called back. He's like, "Oh my gosh, how do I make this lady call me?" So I said, "Oh, he sounds dead." The rest is history.
The rest is history. Paul Harvey and the rest of the story. All right, go ahead now.
Well, I was working for Big Star, and my sister was working for Big Star over in Alpharetta. She called me up one day and she said, "Vicki, you're sending my seafood manager over to your store. I've been trying to fatten that boy up for a year now."
Still trying.
She said, "So you need to keep up the tradition and feed him German chocolate cake scraps." So I did. And we had one date, and 2.5 weeks later we were married. And we went to the Olive Garden for our first date. He proposed twice in those 2 weeks.
How do you love the cake?
Pretty good cake.
And still eating your cake.
That's right.
How long have you been married now?
20 years.
20 years. All right. Anybody else want to tell?
So 2.5 weeks, Vicki?
Yes, ma'am.
Wow.
One day.
Hey, did you get married right after that, or you just engaged for a while?
No, we were married.
2.5 weeks after we went on one date.
Married with family.
Something about Ringo.
Hey, Ringo, that'll call me and...
That's because y'all was all cousins. They didn't do blood tests.
Well, Dee and Misty, like Sue's idea, they're going to use your idea. They're going to put some
I said,
ads
Missy,
in
we
the
had to try that.
paper.
That was pre-eHarmony. It was just paper eHarmony. Anybody else want to tell? All right, well, now tell us about Johnny. How'd Johnny ask you?
I'm trying to think.
Well, think about it.
Dr. Cobble's office.
Both sick.
Love sick.
You get the blood test
I
there?
was in Dr. Cobble's office, and we started talking, and then we come out. When we came out, I was fixing to get in my car, and he was fixing to go to his, wherever it was, and he started talking to me and asked me questions and stuff, and I told him no, I wasn't married. He said, well, he was divorced too. He got my number, and on Sunday he called, and we went and had a picnic at Kentucky Fried Chicken on the way to the picnic table, and talked about our families, and dated for a little over 3 years, and he asked me if I'd marry him.
There you go. There it is. Sugar Bear was smooth. Sugar Bear give him quick.
That's what I call
Bear, I know that's why I call him Sugar Bear. Anybody else want to tell? Okay. All right, so we're going to play a game called, Jamie, tell us what the name of the game is.
Do it, Jamie.
Name that Valen-tune.
Yes, it is, people. All right. So, thank you, Jamie. Thank you. That's Roddy. That's my partner over there. So the game, the people here are going to sing. Do not name the name of the song until they finish their singing. They're going to stop, and then somebody's going to raise their hand. I'm going to pick you, and then you can guess what the song is. Then, if you know the rest of the songs, when they kick in singing the chorus,
Sing along with us.
sing along with them. Okay?
I can't even remember people's names, much less songs.
Well, we're gonna see if music spurs your memory.
I was gonna give the year that the song was, so
Yep.
that might help a little bit. And I think you'll know them. And after whoever guesses, you can come up, and I'll have little prizes for each person.
Yeah. So now, transport yourself back to 1950s, 1960s. Think about it. Bruce was driving some kind of car, maybe a 55 Thunderbird. I don't know what he was driving. He'd have to tell me. Jerry was driving a 55 Ford. Owen was tearing up the highways, racing the police. I've heard that story. Donald, no telling what he was driving, Court and Gloria. We don't know, but it was a 55 Chevrolet. All right. So, Bruce was in a Pontiac. Well, that tells me a lot about Bruce. All right, we're going to start off with a group. You all know them, y'all love them.
The Beatles.
They're a trio. They sometimes sing in church, but not much together. It's a special occasion. Welcome to Hickory Chicks. Go ahead.
Bells will ring, the sun will shine. Whoa, I'll be his and he'll be mine. We'll love until the end of time, and we'll never be lonely anymore, because we're
Abby had her hand up first. Going to the chapel. Yes, it is.
Because we're going to the chapel, and we're gonna get married. Going to the chapel, and we're gonna get married. Gee, I really love you, and we're gonna get married. Going to the chapel of love. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Watch out, Owen. Throwing flowers. Watch out. About to go and head off. Oh, boy.
You were first.
Put his eye.
Well, put his back out. All right, all right. Did y'all enjoy that one? Yeah. All right, give them some encouragement. Thank you, thank you. What she win, Abby? Notepads. Have a big budget for gifts, so notepads. All right.
Does that hit your key?
This next group, rarely seen in public. 1964. was the year of the song. Get your mind around 1964. Get the group up here. Welcome the Hickory Groovers. Ready?
I got sunshine on a cloudy day. When it's cold outside, I got the month of May. I guess you'd say, what can make me feel this way?
And sorry, I was dancing.
I think Roy was
I believe Roy Sullins.
My Girl by the Temptations.
My Girl by the Temptations. Yes, Roy. Finish it off, people.
From Detroit.
That's it. D10. That's it.
Talking about my girl, my girl.
Thank you. Good job. Good job. All right, Roy. Let Roy pick a little gift out.
Oh, that's right.
There's candy, mainly candy, this, and a notepad. So you know, pick whatever door is right, I guess. How about that?
Good, thank you.
All right.
If whoever guesses wants to come up and sing with us,
You're welcome to come up and sing it if you want. So, okay, this next song's from 1962. Be performed by mother and daughter duo. They are not the Judds.
the chaps.
They're the Chaps. Let's hear it for them.
All right. I was going to say Wyatt.
That's it.
I was gonna say Naomi Judd.
I don't like you, but I love you. Seems that I'm always thinking of you. Oh, you treat me badly. I love you madly.
Okay. Oh, Brenda.
You got a hold.
Yes, it is. Really got a hold on me. All right. All right, Brenda. Take it to Brenda. She's a little bit gimpy. Yeah. There's a lower tab in there for you.
Thank you very much.
I've heard it, but I didn't know about it. Oh, I love it.
Okay, stop it and start it.
Yes, stop.